If you just bought your kids video games as holiday gifts, you might want to listen up.
The World Health Organization is poised to classify excessive video gaming as an actual mental health condition next year. Rose Schmidt talked to local gamers and health professionals. She joins us with details. Rose.
Yeah, I actually talked to a doctor and several gamers in the area. So are video games addictive? You might be nodding your head if you have teenagers at home. But some local gamers say to them, the positives outweigh the negatives. Nestled on the UW-Madison campus, you can step into a gamer's paradise at Gear Learning.
A lot of good video games nowadays are, have a very rich narrative. It's just like reading a book. People want to finish this. They want to find out what happens at the end.
The center develops games that are used in higher ed classrooms to help understand educational concepts. One of their first games is about astronomy, and developers worked with UW's astronomy department to make it accurate. Director Michael Beal says people can underestimate games' educational aspects.
So we interview students before they play the games. We interview the students after they play the games. And we hear them saying, like thankfully this is here. I would never be able to understand the content.
He says the World Health Organization's decision to add excessive video gaming to the list of mental health conditions is a step backward. But a family medicine doctor with SSM Health isn't surprised. He sees at least a handful of adults and kids every year who have problems associated with gaming.
Sometimes I've had extreme cases where people are losing their jobs or not able to go to work. So that does happen. Not very often, but sometimes. In kids, speaking to the bad sides of it, they tend to be less social with their friends. They tend to have less friends.
He recommends creating balance in your life with the everything in moderation mantra. If excessive video gaming is named a health condition, it's a diagnosis that doctors and insurance companies will be able to use in the future.
Video games are a complex type of experience, and so it seems unlikely that any complex form of experience couldn't have some positives and some negatives associated with it.
WHO has not made a final decision on whether gaming will be included in next year's update of the International Classification of Diseases. But the organization says someone's gaming habits would have to be significantly interfering with their everyday life before they could be diagnosed with a gaming disorder. So things to look out for.
You see kids these days that are so into these things they don't leave home. So you can see some of these issues. Interesting piece.
Very interesting.
Rose, thanks.
Thanks, Rose.